Well, good morning, everyone. And once again, welcome to another live this morning. Hope you're having a great start to your day. And we appreciate you guys coming on. And let's see if I can say hello to a few friends this morning. Love you guys dearly as you get your notifications. And we appreciate you guys. I was looking at our numbers today, and we're somewhere in the neighborhood on the private Facebook group. We're just about at 25,000. So guys, we love you. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for joining our crew. And that is fantastic. Just about 25. Okay, let me see here if I get this going. And okay, I'm going to go right from the top. Madeleine, number one that I see. Kerry, Nebraska, Fran. Orangeville, Sherry, Mississauga, Karen, Francis Marie, Janine, Judy, New Brunswick, Karen, Nick from our staff, Nativity, Dave, Cheryl, West Virginia, Sully, Petawawa, Patricia from Florida, Arlene. There's Doc McEwen. Let me show you something. I got my Doc McEwen gave me a t-shirt from the University of Tennessee, Martin. And I got it on this morning. Okay, so thanks, Doc. Patricia, another Patricia, Georgie, Joanne from Eganville, Faye, Diane, Thunder Bay, Wanda, Virginia, you get Hearst, Ontario, and St. Catharines. I was going to say Niagara Falls. Millica, Stouffville, Maria, Barishan. How are you? Deb, Francis, Dave. Where is Brahim? I'm going to say hello even though I don't see him. Nellie, Janice, Denise, Vashti. How are you? From Windsor. Mary, Elaine, Linda, St. Jude, Quebec, and Rain Cloud, how are you? Doc McEwen says, nice t-shirt. I love it. Nick, and Serpa. Hi, Serpa, how are you? Okay, let me see if I was looking for you, Brahim, and I just don't see your name, but it's probably there. Hi, Rosalinda, in the clouds again. Judy, Newfoundland, Joanne. Two Judys. Laura. Rose. How are you from Brampton? Etta. Barbara. Joyce. Leela from Verner. Sylvia. Carol. Dennis from Norwich. Hi, Dennis. How are you? Debbie. Nova Scotia. Suzanne from Edmonton. That would be early. Okay. So let's get going. Couple of I was reading on the weekend. Let me see if I can find it. Man, oh man, the side effects of apparently over 2 million. Okay, this was the article. Over 2 million lawsuits over the damages done by GLP-1 medications. Okay, if I was testing you this morning, if I could read it, although I could read it from here. Anyway, what are GLP-1 medications? Okay, so let's pretend I'm testing you to see your answers this morning. Name me two of them. GLP-1 medications. Okay, let me just see if I can get to you guys. See if I can see it. Kevin, did I miss you? Kevin said I missed him. Okay, let me just see if I can hold on here. Let me see. What? Anyway, I can't see any. Ozempic, Tina, you got it. Cecilia, weight loss drugs. Barbara, absolutely. Lori, Ozempic. Let's see, who else has got that? Like, you guys are so I can't get over my audience. John, Ozempic, you got it. Marilyn, Wegovy, Epic. Deb for diabetics, absolutely right. That's what they were originally designed, but they're weight loss drugs. That's what they're using them for. Carol, you got it. Kristen, you got it. Judy, you got it. Marla, Cecilia, Wegovy. Yeah, okay. So you guys know this, okay? So when we talk about GLP-1 medications, okay, originally designed for diabetics. Now, they're injectable. 2 million thus far, okay? Lawsuits have been filed. That was the article I read on the weekend about it. Now, guys, we've talked about this, okay? And if anybody knows anything about weight loss, it's me. And why do I say that? Well, I had a weight loss clinic. I mean, we had a nutrition clinic and, natural medicine clinic, but one of our divisions was a weight loss clinic. We coached weight loss. And guys, we were all about food and making people understand how their body works and what foods to prioritize and what foods to be very careful with. And we gave a plan to succeed, not to fail. Okay? Now, you guys know me. I've talked about designer drugs. I always say stuff sort of starts in Hollywood and then it spreads out to the rest of society. Hey, you want to lose weight? These are designer drugs. They were meant for diabetes, but they also promote weight loss. And this is a big but, guys. The big but of this is the side effects, okay? From stomach paralysis to blindness, sudden, and sometimes irreversible damage. This is where the lawsuits are coming out of. And guys, listen, your body, you have to understand this, okay? Your body makes GLP-1. Your body makes it. And if you want to do this on a natural level, okay, like what increases your GLP-1 naturally? Okay? And you guys would know this, okay? Eat more eggs, meat, and cheese. Eat more of that, change fuels. If you eat the right fuel, you'll increase your GLP-1. Eat the right fuel. Bad fuels equals problems and weight gain. Bad fuel. And that's what the problem is in our society. It's bad fuel. It's fuel that is, it's short-lived. Energy up, sink like the Titanic on the way down. That's the problem, and the fluctuating blood sugars. Because people are eating the wrong fuel. And there's 3 kingdoms of food. Okay? There's God's kingdom. Eggs, meat, and cheese. Dairy, butter, right? That's God's kingdom. And in the God's kingdom, you have two divisions. The animal product, superior. And you have the plant kingdom. The animal kingdom and the plant kingdom. Plants are good. Plants are good. Like, nobody's gonna die from eating eggs, meat, and cheese and from the plant kingdom. It's good for you. It's just that the animal kingdom is superior. We got that upside down in the world today. And that's religion. It's politics. It's not science. Science is very simple. You go based on nutrient density. How does your body use fuel? What are the mitochondria, your battery packs? What is the best way to charge your battery packs? The animal kingdom. Are plants good? Fruits and vegetables? Sure they are. They're good. But the animal kingdom is great. It's the best. And I preach it, and I preach it, and I preach it. Why? Because it's the truth, folks. And the truth will set you free. So you have God's kingdom, and then you have, that's divided into animal and plants. And then you have man's food. Man thinks they're smart. Smarter than God. So what do? They invent food. And they take seed oils. Like canola, for example. And soy oil. And grapeseed and rapeseed oil. These things are meant for your car. What happens when you eat that stuff? And it's in everything, guys. Go through the middle aisles of your grocery store. It is loaded. And that increases the inflammation in your body. Why does it do that? Because it is omega-6. It's bad fats. And the ratio between omega-6 and omega-3 is so outlandish. I mean, we're at 20, 30 to 1 ratio. We never ate like that. We never ate like that 100 years ago. And today, everything's processed. And that decreases your GLP-1 levels by eating the wrong fuel. So eat more eggs, meat, and cheese. Make that number one, and you can have some fruits and vegetables. Don't do it for 30 days if you're doing the reset. And again, because that is directly related to getting your insulin under control and fixing insulin resistance, okay, at the cellular level. It works, folks. It works. Okay, now, move after meals. Like if you want to increase your GLP levels, after a meal, move. Especially if you're going to have a carby meal. Move. Really important. They've shown study after study. Increases your GLP-1 levels. Naturally. Okay? Eat more eggs, meat, and cheese. 2, move after a meal. If at all possible. Go for a 10-minute walk. They've shown that that's unbelievable. Get sun, steak, and steel and sleep better. Isn't that amazing? When you get into that recuperative sleep, we all know about the self-cleaning oven. But do you know that your GLP-1 levels go up when you're into a deep sleep? Prioritize, guys, sleep. It helps. It helps with your insulin resistance. And sleep, by the way, is the lowest hanging fruit of managing your cortisol. Because cortisol high decreases your natural GLP-1. Stress. And they were showing, I read a study on the weekend on ashwagandha. Boy, that's been around for a long time. And ashwagandha, we have it in our cortisol formula. I love it. It really helps to increase your GLP-1 naturally. Wow. It decreases cortisol. And cortisol's great, guys. It's on your side, but not too much. Okay? So, eat more eggs, meat, and cheese. Prioritize that in food. Doc, how many eggs can I eat? I don't care. How many do you like? How about steak? I don't care. How much do you like? How about cheese, Doc? What about cheese? Well, you see, it isn't calories, guys. It's your cells saying, thank you. Thank you. I used to tell my patients, I'm going to give you something tough. Not easy, because you're a carboholic. Put your hand up and repeat after me. My name is Susie, and I'm a carboholic. Okay. Now we're going to change that. Not going to be easy. Okay? Not going to be easy, but it's worth it. And you're going to stop counting. What? Well, you've been on the yo-yo diet all your life. You've been counting. You've been counting calories. I want you to stop that. What? I mean it. Stop counting. I want you to change fuels. Man, Doc, I don't know if I can do that. I said, do you like bacon? Yeah, I like bacon. Have bacon in the morning. You like sausage? I love sausage. Well, have sausage in the morning. Stop the cereals. No more cereal. Well, Doctor, what about my oatmeal? Stop it. You don't need it. It's fluctuating your blood sugars. You're suppressing the GLP-1s. Oatmeal makes you fat. What? Bacon makes you skinny. And so does butter. What? I know. So, move after meals. Okay? 3, prioritize sleep because it really makes a difference in that GLP-1. When you're sleeping, when you're getting not sedated, okay? Doc, I'm sleeping. But the only way I can sleep is if I take a sleeping pill. Well, you're not sleeping. You're sedated. Big difference. You're not producing, believe you me, no GLP-1 plus. The self-cleaning oven ain't working if you're sedated. Okay? So manage that. Manage your sleep. Manage your stress as much as you can. Okay? I know we live in a crazy world. Manage your stress. Manage your gut. Guys, where's GLP-1 made? In your gut. Manage that. What do you mean, Doc, manage my gut? Well, your microbiome. I've been talking about the microbiome for 40 years. People thought I had two heads and I was crazier than a hoot owl. The microbiome. Manage it. Don't let the Trojan horse come in. Yeast, fungus. It'll overtake your gut when you don't have enough good bacteria. And then it will sink your GLP-1. Fungus, yeast, Candida albicans. And when you feed it with sugar, because yeast, okay, yeast, big problem, but it needs fuel and it lives on junk. It lives on sugar and anything that turns to sugar rapidly. Yeast loves it. And that will, it creates what we call a dysbiosis. It means dysbiosis is simple. It's an invasion. You don't have enough good guys. You have a lot of bad guys in bacteria. And then you get the Trojan horse coming in. It's an invasive species. And then it says, feed me. Feed me. Give me crap. C-R-A-P. Give me crappy foods. Give me sugar. I love sugar. I especially love high fructose corn syrup. Feed me, feed me, feed me. And then your GLP levels go down. Your weight loss, your body's ability to lose weight is snuffed out with fungus. Okay? Get strong. I'll tell you guys, one of the best things you can do for weight loss. And let me say this, okay, because it's important you get it. Okay? When you, let me get out my word, I can hardly lift this. When I get out this fat, okay, see the fat? What helps with this? You see, the problem is, okay, you take a GLP-1, Wegovy, Ozempic, all the other ones that are advertising like crazy today. Well, no wonder it's a multi-billion-dollar business. And, you know, it's amazing to me that the FDA and Health Canada, you need a prescription. But doctors, they gave it out like candy. Well, it's working. It works. You lose weight. Yeah. But you lose muscle. You don't lose this. You don't lose fat. You lose muscle. And the best thing for GLP naturally is muscle. We talk about it all the time, the endocrine organ. In school in the 70s, okay? Here's me in school in the 70s. Muscle. Okay, I get it. Memorize all the names. Every muscle in your body. Memorize it. Okay. What does it do? Well, you need it. Movement and, muscle. I get it. Even your jaw muscles. But we didn't know what we didn't understand back then. We didn't understand that it really is an organ. And it's important to get strong. It naturally elevates your GLP-1. Study after study after study. Because it manages insulin. Your muscles are soak up. They soak up glucose like nobody's business. Remember, sugar cannot park in the bloodstream. It just can't. Why are people that are strong, generally, okay? There's exceptions, but this is a true statement. Why are people that are strong, why are they so few diabetics? Okay? And guys, you don't have, I watched, I saw a guy yesterday. He looked like a freak. He was so big, so muscular. I ain't talking about that, guys. Okay? 'Cause he didn't get there on his own. You know? There's steroids involved there. Like this guy was massive. Like he looked like a freak. Okay? I'm not telling you that. Just get stronger. Get stronger. Look at muscle as an organ. And what happens when your muscles are strong? Think about this for a minute. Okay? You got bins. You got storage bins. Okay? For glucose. That's converted to glycogen. Your muscles, think of it. Look at all the space you have in muscles when they get bigger. See, your leg muscles and all that, they're so important for you. Because, guys, they're storage bins. And that allows, think of what GLP does. What do those medications do? Okay, that's why they give them out. They are originally intended for diabetics. To reduce blood glucose. Well, blood glucose got to go somewhere. And the more muscle you have, the more that your body will store that glucose in your muscles. And then, therefore, think about it. Muscles keep your liver empty. Muscles keep your liver empty. Because when there's no room in the muscles, your body fills up your liver. The Costco parking lot. Okay? I use that expression because when I think of a liver, I think of the Costco parking lot. Because most people in North America, their liver is their liver's got no more space for parking. Okay? We have a Costco in my hometown. And you go by the Costco, it's always full, the parking lot. Man, oh man. I would like to have their revenues for one day. It's crazy. Okay? But I look at that as the liver. The liver, that's what people, even little kids, they're walking around and their liver is full. Because your body's smart. It cannot allow parking in a no parking zone. So what does it do? Go to the Costco. Go park over there. Go to your liver. Because you don't have enough muscle. You don't have enough bins. And then when your liver is full, your body insulin goes, well, I better create more fat cells, more parking spots at the Costco parking lot. And I'm going to create more spots. And they're fat cells. And a lot of people, well, Dr. Martin, I'm skinny as a rake. Oh yeah, but that don't make you healthy because you might have a lot of fat around your organs, especially your liver. And it'll pack it around those visceral fat, are packed around your organs. Your liver, your pancreas. One of the biggest factors in pancreatic cancer, fat around the pancreas. How do you know if you have it? You don't. Well, you might have some belly fat. Fat packed around your heart. Natural GLP-1. Get strong. Get stronger, and I don't care if you're 80. Are you 80 out there? Get stronger. Okay? Your body will thank you. Okay. Natural GLP-1 levels. Okay? Quick review. Eat the right foods. And automatically your GLP-1s will go up. Lay off the crappy carbohydrates. Lay off the sugars. If you really want to get them going, do the reset for 30 days. Life-changing. 2, okay? Move after meals. They've shown this. 3, prioritize sleep. 4, okay? Manage your gut. Get strong. Muscle. Okay? And lastly, and it has to do with sleep too, manage your stress as much as you can. And movement helps that. Exercise, go for a walk, you're managing your stress. Okay? Turn your phone off. I'm always on my phone because I'm looking at study. I get studies pouring in all the time. But you know what? I spend too much time on it anyway. Okay? Manage your stress. Okay. Guys, we love you dearly and sincerely. If you're new to this program, okay, if you're new, get new folks every day. Join our private Facebook group. Almost at 25,000. I think it's 24,800 and something this morning. Okay, that's incredible. Okay, that's our private Facebook group. Okay. If you want a review, go to the podcast. The Doctor is in podcast on your favorite smart device. Okay. We appreciate that. Millions of downloads. Much appreciated. If you want to ask me a question, send it in to info@martinclinic.com. info@martinclinic.com. Okay? And I'll be happy to answer your questions. Okay? And we do a Q&A on Friday. Those are for the new folks. Okay? Guys, we love you. Talk to you soon.